Hey, my name's Paul. I'm working on rebuilding a sailboat. Currently, I've got a Cape Dory 28 that I am going through and dialing in the cost of it. But this video is for people who are out there trying to pick boats. And I am in the cheap boat category. This is the sub $5,000 boat category. A lot of the boats that I've seen have, well, these boats all have to meet a couple criteria. One, I have to be able to trailer it. Two, I need to be able to get it on and off the trailer by myself. Three, inside they need to be 6 foot tall so that I can stand up in there and be comfortable. Two of the boats, a lot of the boats that come up are Carl Alberg boats. In that price range, he was just prolific. He's got a little bit narrower boat, so you can get away with not getting wide load permits. The 28 to 30 foot length is pretty much perfect. So in that, a lot of people on the internet talk about the Alberg 30 and the Cape Dory 28 like they are almost the same boat. And so in this video, I'm just going to highlight the difference in the rudder. There's a lot of differences in these boats. They're not the same boat, and the Cape Dory is a lot better boat and is basically the same price as the Alberg 30 at this point. So hopefully I can help some people out, and if there's something that I missed or something that I don't know, feel free to jump in the comments and add in, because you know I'm just a guy. I'm not even really a sailor. I've sailed this boat a couple times when I had it on the lake, but outside of that, that's pretty much all I know. So I'm just trying to rebuild and make the boat as good as possible. And I'm going to bring you all along and show you what I see as I see it. And I'm going to steal some of this footage. But anyways, first off, this rudder is fiberglass and not wood. And so even though this rudder's pretty beat up in general, this rudder's really beat up, it's going to need a good bit of work. Like, there's not any strength issue here, and it's a heavy rudder. I mean, I don't know. I've got another one. I might cut it apart to see what it looks like inside. It feels real close to solid fiberglass. I mean, the weight of it is tremendous for its size. So I feel like it is a lot of fiberglass in this rudder. So I might cut the other one in half for this video, just to see. But so you got a bronze rod going straight up, all the way up and down in here, and then at the bottom, which is a pretty big difference, you have, and I'll show you a close-up of it from the other one. You have a large pivot point down here at the bottom, and it goes up at an angle into the keel of the boat, and it's fiberglassed and pinned in. I would say it is, after taking the other parts boat apart, the rudder is one of the hardest things. That bottom shoe, if you're going to take it off, that is difficult. It's not a like, if you're hauling out and you're having to repair that bottom shoe on the Cape Dory 28, it's a much more involved and destructive job than the Alberg 30. That being said, there's a lot more beastly component.
So while I was doing the lower rudder repair, and then I started prepping the rudder, sanding it, chipping away all the old paint and stuff, took a really close look at the rudder, and had a lot of concerns about its condition. I took some detailed photos about the things that concerned me, some very large cracks, and sent it to my dear friend right here. So I need to remove the shoe from the bottom, which I've done before in Hawaii in the water, so that I can try to get this, like, this is like a bronze tube with a socket that's broken. As you can see, a sharp bit there. There's bolts here and here that go through to this bronze thing, like a rod sort of, and then it has, like, it seats on that pin.
Alright, so this is the bracket on a Cape Dory 28. I mean, it is a beast of a bracket. It's got a large, and that's, you know, as big as your thumb. And then when you go inside, you're looking at about 1 inch of fiberglass, and then you get to a metal tube. And then this rides in there, and all where you see, like, that's the bottom of the keel coming off. All of this is faired in, and then you've got 4 pins going through holding it in. So it's glued, epoxied, faired. This is in there. You know, this is not an easy job getting this bottom bracket off. But that being said, when you compare the two, I think this is a much beefier design than the Alberg 30. So all right, in recap, Cape Dory 28 versus the Alberg 30. The Cape Dory 28 is fiberglass encapsulated with 2 pivot points. The Alberg 30 is wooden on the external, making it easier to service, or making it serviceable. I wouldn't even really consider the Cape Dory 28 serviceable. It's such an operation to take it off. I mean, you can service it, but it's not designed to be serviced. But Alberg 30 is serviceable. It's on the exterior, it's lighter weight, it's wooden, and it has 3 pivot points. Personally, with the frequency that you would need to work on the rudder, I would say having the big encapsulated bomber system with only 2 hinge points is what I would want. If you're servicing your rudder in the water like Sailing Triteia had to do, that's bad news. So hopefully you're only servicing it when it's out and on the dry, and at that point, like, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it. Anyways, I hope you like the video. If you would like to see more videos like this, just like and subscribe. And as I continue on in my journey, working on this boat and exploring other sailboats and doing what I do, I'll definitely be happy to share it with you. Hope you had a great day. Bye.